This is my first ASMR video. I've been a big fan of ASMR for a long time now. I've been watching videos to go to sleep, but also it really helps me while I study. I just put on a video and start working, and that's what I'm gonna do today, so I hope you'll really enjoy it. Today I'm making flashcards. So you'll be hearing paper noises and writing noises. And thinking noises. And also some quiet talking. Today I'm making flashcards for the amino acids. This, I'm a student, and this is what we learned in Biochemistry 1. So this is just a little bit of review before I start Biochemistry 2. Let's start with the nonpolar aliphatic amino acids. The first one is glycine. Glycine. Abbreviation GLY or just G. This is the smallest amino acid, and it looks like this. That's the backbone, and all its R group is so simple. Just a tiny hydrogen. Next in this same nonpolar aliphatic amino acid is alanine. And it is stabilized by means of hydrophobic interactions. And it looks like this. And then a carbon and 3 hydrogens. Not big at all. Next up, proline. Also nonpolar aliphatic. Oops. Or P. Whoa, sorry about that. Now this is interesting. Aliphatic sidechain with cyclic structure. Rigid conformation reduces structural flexibility. Just going through my notes from last semester. So this is more complicated. Pretty interesting. Now, I'm not a science teacher. I'm not a scientist. I'm just a science student. So my notes could be wrong. If you really want to study from something, I would say go to Khan Academy or another website like that. This is just some basic stuff. So then the R group is like, that's the R group. This is all the backbone. Who's next? Valine. Or V. H. Then carbon. Methyl. I was really surprised that I got an A in biochem. Oh, okay, so this is also stabilized by hydrophobic interactions and essential amino acids. So I thought biochem was so much fun. I loved this class, but it was challenging. It was certainly challenging. I got like low 90s on all my tests. And I was worried that with the final I would drop down to a B, but I didn't. I ended up getting an A, so go me. Leucine. I did things a little out of order when I took my courses. I have to still take Organic 2 in the spring, so I'll be taking Biochem 2 and Organic 2 at the same time. It's, you know, I'm required to take Organic 2 for grad school, and Organic 1 wasn't that hard. It was just like memorization, which is challenging, has its own kind of challenges. What am I looking at here? CH3 methyl. Okay, what do I know about this? Isobutyl sidechain. Yep, we see that. And it's an essential amino acid, meaning your body needs it but doesn't make it. Isoleucine, just like leucine, huh? Isoleucine, stabilized by hydrophobic interactions, an essential amino acid, and a chiral side chain. That's very interesting. Let's look at what a chiral side chain is. I'm acting like I'm surprised by all this. It's like I've completely forgotten everything I learned. And it was only a couple weeks ago that I learned this. Only a couple months, but still. Chiral is when you have a carbon that has 4 different things coming off of it. So, chiral side chain. This is the side chain, and this would be the central carbon. So this is different than this, whole shebang, and then this. It's all different, making this chiral. A little vocab term for you. What's next? Methionine. Oops. This contains sulfur, and it's slightly nonpolar, but these are all nonpolar. It's all another essential amino acid. So it looks like this. CH2, sulfur, CH3. Okay, that's it for the nonpolar aliphatic amino acids. Up next is the aromatic R groups. Start with phenylalanine. PHENYLAL. Wow. ANINE. PHE or F. And aromatic is it just means that there's a ring. I'll show you. So we have the backbone, same as all the other ones. And then carbon. And then a fun ring. Ooh, I love how that looks. So it's nonpolar, hydrophobic. It's found in mammals' breast milk. Very interesting. Analgesic and antidepressant effects. Who knew? Phenylalanine. Way to go. Another aromatic side chain amino acid. is tyrosine. Why? That's an interesting abbreviation. Oh, and I've got marked out that I need to remember that tyrosine's R group has a pKa of 1007. It's polar hydrogen donor / acceptor. It absorbs UV light. It comes from cheese. It can hydrogen bond, and it can participate in hydrophobic interactions. All right, that's kind of a lot. What does it look like? So very similar to phenylalanine, but we have an OH group at the bottom. And now our last aromatic is tryptophan. You've probably heard of tryptophan before. And you may have heard of all of these before. W. It's a fun abbreviation for it, kind of unexpected. It has an indole ring. Its functional group is, it's an indole ring functional group. It's polar. It absorbs UV light. It's an essential amino acid, and it can participate in hydrophobic interactions. And it looks like this. COO. Carbon, hydrogen, ion, H3. Getting complicated. Okay, kind of a lot there. I like the way this pen writes. People say this is the best kind of pens, and I'm always trying new pens, and I always somehow wind up with these in my backpack. Very clean writing. And up next we have polar uncharged R groups. Serine. SER. Is what that says in case you can't read it. Polar hydrogen bond donor / acceptor. The hydroxyl group makes it polar / hydrophilic. Looks like this. These are all little electrons. Aren't those cute? And, okay, threonine, 309, I don't know how to say this one. I don't know how to say a lot of these, but let's just go with threonine. Or T. And it's got a hydroxyl group that makes it polar and hydrophilic, and it can hydrogen bond, and it's an essential amino acid. Oh, hydrophilic means that it loves water. Hydrophobic means that it fears water. So this is hydrophilic and it loves water. Looks like this. Three hydrogens, a carbon, an OH group, a methyl, and a hydrogen. My handwriting is pretty whack, but it has served me for years. donate. Cystine. Oops. E-I-N-E. C-Y-S-C. Semi-essential sidechain is a nucleophile. It's polar, can act as a weak acid and form hydrogen bonds with oxygen and nitrogen. Same backbone. You should be used to seeing this by now. I'm not used to it. I'm really excited to start the next semester. I'm taking a lot of science in one art class. So, you'll probably see me make some videos for an art criticism class, immunology, biochem 2, organic chemistry 2, genetics. I think that's it. That's a lot of classes. That's probably it. Because I can't think of anything else. Okay, we're still doing polar uncharged R groups. Aspartate. Okay, this is carboxyamide functional group. It has that. Oh, I see it. Okay. It's essential. It's polar, and it's a hydrogen bond donor / acceptor. This will be good to quiz myself when I'm on the plane or taking a long car ride, or as a passenger, or just to have in my purse and look at when I'm waiting. Okay, so double bond over there. Amide. All right. Next, glutamine. Q, huh? It's pretty interesting. My Q looks a little wacky, but it's a Q. This is conditionally essential. It has an amide side chain, and it can hydrogen bond. Now this is kind of a whopper, so I'll start small. CH, nitrogen plus H3, CH2, CH2. Oh, it's not as big as I thought. Electron, nitrogen, electron, hydrogen, 2. Does that look like a 2? Yeah, that looks like a 2. Okay, who is next? Polar uncharged is finished. All right, positively charged R groups. These are basic, meaning not acidic. So positively charged R groups, lysine. L-Y-S. Symbol is K. Ooh, and it has another significant R group pKa value. pKa 10.53. It's hydrophilic. It's a hydrogen bond donor. It is an amino group. What? Oh, I see it. It's essential. It's basic, and it's positively charged. And it's long. Look at this. COO minus CH and plus H3. CH2. 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 How many? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then nitrogen. H3. Beautiful. significant R group pKa value. My hand's kind of in the way, huh? pKa of R group. I didn't write that on the last one. This one's pKa is 6.00. Might be running out of ink here. This histidine is aromatic imidazole. What is that? Oh, okay. Group. Polar basic essential, positive charge, hydrogen bond acceptor. Looks like this. This gets interesting. CH. Oh, no, not CH. I'm sorry. That's an N. Strike that. Reverse it. N. Okay. NH. CH. Double bond. N plus H. CH. Oh, double bond. Looks good. Now, when I say things like N plus H, I don't mean add N to H. I mean N with a positive charge on it. So N plus. Next word, H. I hope that's clear. Arginine. Or R for arginine. Significant R group, pKa. Properties. Oh man. Hydrophilic, basic, conditionally essential, depending on developmental stage. I wonder if it's developmental stage of the organism it's found in. I'll have to look that up. It's positively charged, and it is another long one. COO minus CH N plus H3 CH2 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 NH. Am I gonna make it CN plus H2 NH2? I just barely made it. Oh man. Now, on to the negatively charged R groups. And these are acidic, and there's only 2 of them. Aspartate. This gets confusing to me because aspartate is like asparagine. I mean, it's not similar, but it sounds like it. Well, I mean, it's kind of similar. And it sounds like it. But asparagine is has no charge, right? Yep, polar uncharged. And these aspartate is negatively charged. So, aspartate, ASPARTATE. And its symbol is D. That's a strange one. R group significant. pKa is 3.65. It's acidic, it's negative, it has a second carboxyl group, so not just one at the top, it has one at the bottom too. OO minus H H3 CH2, and then another one down here. Looks good. Last one. Glutamate. See, it sounds just like glutamine to me. Do they look alike? Yeah, they kind of look alike. Oh, but it makes sense because those have amines at the bottom. And these have, what do these have? These have carboxyl groups. Oh, I don't know. I'm just going to learn them. Glutamate. GLU. Symbol is E. R group. GROUP. has a second carboxyl group, just like the other one did. A negative charge, it's acidic. Nitrogen bond acceptor. Okay, let's do it. CH2, CH2, COO. Minus. Very good. So thank you so much for joining me on my first ASMR video. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Please feel free to subscribe, comment, share the video, anything like that. You'll be seeing a lot more from me. Good night.